morning, everybody. Welcome to Central Valley Talk Live. Thank you for joining us on this 6th of September, day after Labor Day. I'm Austin Reed, coming to you from our Tower District studios inside the White Birds building. We thank you for joining us. Connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Austin Reed on air. Got to get some serious stuff out of the way. We are under an excessive heat watch that's going to continue through tomorrow. Today is expected to be the warmest of the last 7 days. We could see highs close to 115. I see that 115 mark on some forecasts. I doubt we're going to get there, but I'm going to go with 113 today. So we'll go with 113. Yeah, that's the Austin Reed meteorology prediction. So, hey, speaking of TV and meteorology, I've got a former news anchor next to me today, joining us live in our Tower District studios. This is Beth. I'm not even going to say your last name because I'm going to butcher it. So
Hinderaker.
Hinderaker.
Like rock and roll. Hinderaker.
Oh, well, that's not even that hard. Okay, all right. I always trip
you hear
myself
it once, then you
out.
won't
Yeah,
forget.
Right, there you go. All right, so you have this new soap business.
I do.
Okay. We were talking just a little bit before the interview today. By the way, you were so sweet and you made different soaps for today's interviews, but then also you gave me a whole care package for my family. So they are going to love that. Thank you. What's in here?
So in there, you can open it if you want.
Can I open it?
Yep.
Okay.
You have my most popular men's soap, which is
Ooh.
Blue Mountain Man.
Even a card.
Thank
That's
you
so
card.
Sweet.
Of course.
Thank you.
So you have my Blue Mountain Man, which is reminiscent of the cologne my father wore when I was a little girl.
Really?
That was made in honor of my dad.
Oh my gosh.
That is for your girls.
Okay.
That is my butter bunnies here.
Those
One
are
for
the
each
butter
of,
bunnies. Yep. Oh,
those
man,
are
they're gonna
totally
love those.
pure, no scent perfume. It's got pureed carrot and organic shea butter. It's really good for your skin. So little kids
Beautiful.
love
They
that.
love
so there's
that.
one for each of your daughters.
Okay, thank you.
And then I have my popular peony amberwood for your wife.
Oh, wow. Now, what's that?
Peony amberwood is just a lovely light floral scent that's got a little bit of a musk undertone. That's the peony amberwood.
Oh, wow. Yum. Whoa.
And
That
all of them can
smells
be used hands, body, face, anything. They're all
Wow.
organic, pure, plant-based.
So, let's talk a little bit about how important it is to use good soap.
It's very important. So my main job is immune health, and so I've taught immune health for years and years. And everybody says your skin is the largest organ, which isn't true. It's the second largest, but it's very, very important because what you put on your skin ends up in your kidneys and your liver very quickly. And soap is a wash-off product, but the chemicals that are put into commercial soaps, like you go buy at the big box stores for 50 cents a bar, are filled with actual detergent and surfactants that soak into your skin and go into your kidneys and your liver and can wreak havoc on your immune system.
Wow.
And liquid soap is even worse.
So let's talk a little bit about how you transitioned from being a news anchor to being a soap lady.
Well, I loved working in the broadcast industry, but by the time I'd had my 3 kids, I knew I wanted to be home with them. And I was always an entrepreneur, and I always grew all the food we ate, everything organic.
Wow.
Raised my kids' nickname in school was Organo Kid, which they didn't like, but I was kind of proud of.
Right.
So I raised my kids organically. We grew all our fruits and vegetables. We raised our own chickens, kind of like a lot of people here do.
Sure,
But in Long Beach, where I was.
And you were in Long Beach,
I was
right?
in Long Beach.
Yeah.
And so I made a lot of the self-care products my family used because all of us had hypoallergenic skin. And so I made oatmeal baths, and I made my own, dish detergent, my own laundry detergent, all of that. And so during the pandemic, when everybody's locked inside, I had just moved here. I knew no one. And of course, when you work from home and you know no one in your community, you have extra time on your hands.
Yeah, right.
And a lot of my friends back in Long Beach were actually going through anxiety because of the pandemic. So I was making my soap and sending it to them in gift packages to cheer them up.
Right.
And they asked me, well, you should throw some pictures up on Facebook and sell it. And I was like, no. And they challenged me to do that, and I did it. And in 2 days, I sold 250 bars of soap, and I was shocked.
Wow.
Absolutely shocked. And then they asked me, what are you doing for Mother's Day? So I threw together gift boxes. They sold out in 48 hours. Father's Day sold out in 24 hours. And then I thought, maybe I need to take this seriously and have a fun second side business that shares my brand of being organic and pure, but is fun and beautiful.
Right.
The quote on the front of the soap bag that I gave you is my mantra. It's life short, use the pretty soap.
Oh, that's good. I
right?
like that. Yeah, good slogan.
Because a lot of people tell me it's too pretty to use, and I say, no. The point is use it, love it. You can always buy another bar of soap, but enjoy what's pretty and nourishes you at the same time.
I like that. And now, okay, talk a little bit about how tough it is to, I mean, these are amazing finishes.
They're hand-carved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk us through this. I mean,
so I love to decorate the tops of my soaps. This has little seashells on top made out of soap, and I work with a method called cold process.
Okay.
Which means you mix the soap and oils and butters, and it thickens like a batter. So you can pipe it, as you see here. You can sculpt it. You can layer it with different colors. And so all of my soaps come from a childhood memory or someone in my life I love that I have a memory attached to that have a significant meaning. So this one is from all of my childhood trips to the Bahamas and Tahiti snorkeling with my parents.
Oh, nice.
And there's actually pure sand in it for exfoliation.
Okay.
And so I always have stories that attach to it. This one is Bay Rum. It's the cologne scent that my dad wore when I was young when he took my mom on a special date.
Right.
And I remember him hugging me before he left, and
good.
that he smelled like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's so
Mango
cute.
Tango is this one, and we grew a mango tree in our backyard in Long Beach, and my kids loved
Right here.
Yep, sitting under the tree and picking them and just eating them and being covered in mango. So, you know,
it smells so good,
yeah.
too.
And then the goat's milk honey right there.
Right here?
This one. That's my
okay.
spearmint avocado. This one, I actually use local, raw, fresh honey from Fresno and Clovis. So I support
Local
raw organic farmers here, and then all my butters in my soaps come from South Africa, from micro businesses where women are teaching skills in their villages so their children aren't sex trafficked.
Dang.
They're not in the sex trafficking industry. So
Right.
I try to have a zero carbon footprint. Just the whole shebang with natural and organic.
So, okay, here's a question. I mean, I use just crappy, 99-cent stuff for my hair. And
You're about to change your
Right,
life.
I know.
You're about to change your space.
How critical is it?
Very.
Yeah.
Because over time it adds up, and immune dysfunction leads to disorders and diseases that can really affect your health. So the better we take care of everything outside and inside, the better we are and the longer. No one ever guesses me at 60 years old.
No, you're 60. Oh, I thought you were 50.
Nope, never get sick.
Wow.
And I didn't grow up that way. I grew up immunocompromised, sick
Really?
all the time. Yep.
Really? Wow.
So I learned early on to take care of myself naturally, and it's made a huge difference, and I just extended it into every area. And so people think of organic as like ugly and boring, and I'm like, why not make it beautiful and
Right.
dynamic and
Sure.
fun to
Yeah.
use?
Yeah. You
That's
would never.
really fun. That's my my black raspberry vanilla.
Ooh, that smells good.
All of my soaps will make your skin feel like silk.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of my friends don't need to use moisturizer after they shower or bathe with my soap.
Dang.
Yeah.
And I would imagine you're going to just keep perfecting this.
Yes. I've been doing it seriously as a business for 2 years now.
That's not very long.
Been dabbling for the better part of 20.
Right.
So
right.
I know a lot of soap chemistry.
Okay,
and it's
cool.
important.
Right.
It's very important, but I'm always playing and learning and loving it. I just poured all of Christmas.
Really?
So all of Christmas is curing, because I have to cure for 8 weeks.
I was just going to ask you, talk about that process.
Well, you have to decide on, for me, it's driven by the quality of the bar and the time of year, because winter here, it's cold and dry.
Right.
So I bump up the nourishing butters, so those who are buying my Christmas soaps are going to have the extra emollient for them.
Oh, okay.
And then I do allow the really natural, organic, no scent, no color as well at that time of year, because people react differently to that weather.
Okay.
And then just the plain fun designs.
Yeah.
Plain fun designs, and I have a lot of fun with that.
What's next? You've been doing this for 2 years. Where do you see this even just a year from now?
Well, I am entertaining wholesale with some stores now.
Wow. Okay.
So I have a number of stores actually out of state. They want me to ship to them out of state. So
Wow.
I'd love to meet some stores locally, which would be really fun.
Okay.
I am not fabulous at social media, but I'm learning.
Okay.
So I would love a follow on Instagram. I'm at Garden Gate Soaps, plural.
Okay.
And learning that.
Yeah.
And I am e-commerce only. I don't have a storefront.
Right.
But if I do know someone, they are more than welcome to bring friends and come to my home and personally shop.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I also do sip and shop events.
Oh,
online.
that'd be
So I book
Oh,
Zoom
that'd be
events.
fun. Yeah,
and they grab their glass of wine or their hot
Yeah.
cocoa, and I share on Zoom, and then they go to the website to order.
Perfect.
And then whoever hosted the party and invited their friends are gifted their shopping spree.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
How'd
just
you
a
come
fun
up
way.
with that? Just
I've attended events with other women who support other businesses, other products.
Right.
And it was always in person. but so many people use Zoom these days.
I know.
They want to kick back in their slippers and jammies and have a glass of wine and not leave their house.
Right, exactly.
So I just thought, well, let's flip it a little. Let's make it online.
I love it.
They can't touch and sniff like in person, but most people they're very attracted by the look first, and then they read the ingredients and the story behind it, and then they're really happy. Then they come back over and over and over again.
And then they're hooked.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Okay, so people can order online, like you said.
Yep.
Man, if you could smell how amazing this smells, everybody, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. I am super excited to try this and bring this home. And Instagram, is that what's the best way? What's the easiest way to find you? Would you say Instagram?
GardenGateSoap.com.
You are okay.
GardenGateSoap.com is the website.
Okay.
And then Instagram is just @GardenGateSoaps, plural.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Great to meet you. This was
you.
fun. You guys, you gotta take advantage of this. Get good soap because it's critical.
It's
very important. We'll see you next time.
Happy lathering.
Happy lathering.